Everybody, Ralph Havens here, and this is Psychic Warrior Secrets, episode number 7. And good news, bad news. I think this is going to be the last one of this series that I'm going to release at this moment. I am going to have it up on the internet for another day or two, probably take it down Tuesday or Wednesday. And so look for those videos of Psychic Warrior Secrets if you're interested in that. And the reason I'm doing that is a couple of things. One, I want everybody to actually watch it and not wait and just have it as something to do and then they never get to. So it's got a time urgency thing going on it. And the other part is I'm going to be creating something that's been coming to me for a while now. And it's because, so I'm going to use these videos and go deeper with it and get an interactive way to do it so we can do this and talk to each other and get more data of what's needed for this, because I had a client quite a while ago who wanted to win the lotto. And at first I was like, well, it's not always about winning the lotto. You got to like work for it, right? And do stuff. And then I realized, wait a second, that's her goal. And she's done a lot of work on so many levels, on so many things, and makes money doing all sorts of stuff. So it's like, who am I to say that's not a reasonable goal? And if you thought about, if we really are infinite and all those different spiritual truths, are there, then why is it that somebody can't just manifest something like that as well? And so I thought, okay, I need to go back to the drawing board and clear what's in me that's in the way of helping somebody get what they want. And then I have people come to me for all sorts of things. I had a client who years ago came to me for some health conditions, but her husband was about to lose his company. And he had a big company that was about to not be able to make payroll, and international thing. And China was involved, and there was going to be some stealing of copyrighted stuff in China. They didn't worry about U.S. copyright things with this thing that he was working on, this patent, more patents, not copyrights. And so we were working on her and doing stuff. And then her husband unexpectedly had a $240 million deal come through, saved the company. He got to keep his patent, all sorts of really good stuff that he does in the world, got to keep going. And so I thought, that's cool. Now, when I work with people, usually they have issues that they want to help with autoimmune conditions and anxiety conditions and other chronic health conditions. And that's my thing. Like, I know if people just do what I ask them to do and they show up for sessions, we can make big changes in that and people can get their health back. But the money thing, it's like, well, that's an interesting task to have, right? So, but I've seen it happen, and I've seen college be paid for unexpectedly after working with a family, even though I was working with the family, and this was my own sister and her kids, working with the kids one Christmas, and everybody for headaches and neck pain and back pain and knee pains and clearing that. And it was all sorts of fun. And then in the next month, they had, both the kids got college paid for unexpectedly. So I've seen money things change. And then I have another guy that I work with that does really cool work. And I set up a lot of things, and we were talking about the next level of what he wanted. And he solved some big internal blocks to connecting to abundance and not sabotaging himself anymore and making really big money. But I asked him about the next step, like what's next? And as we went through it, I realized, oh, you want to learn how to do this sort of thing, kind of like I do for helping people with health conditions, do this in a magical way, like create abundance in a magical way. So I thought, oh, this is something, this is cool. So I've been doing this Psychic Warrior Secret idea of what do I use to create our realities and to help things shift, and for my clients, and I can see a physical condition change really quickly. And what about the money thing? And can you shift that kind of thing energetically, spiritually, so that it shows up in a magical way? Whether there's work involved or not work involved. I don't know, but that was my one of my goals with this, and so I'm going to be talking to all of you guys and seeing what you need and want and what would make things really cool for you. And if you're with me, then you're already doing a lot of this stuff. You do this, so now it would be cool to check and see how can we go even deeper to use energy and spirit and get more of what you want, even the money thing, even the abundance thing, and in a magical way. So we're going to be going deep with that. Now, the session for today, one of the things that, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:43, and I've been up since 5. Actually woke up earlier, but I made myself stay in bed till 5. And I do a process of stuff. And what I use is some I'll just say it, some wisdom healing Qigong that I learned from Ming Gu many years ago, and I've been using it for maybe 16, 17 years now, something like that. And I do a bunch of different stuff. And what I noticed was, when I went back to New Mexico a few months ago, back in June for a week-long session retreat healing thing, Jen had taken some pictures of all of us down by the river up by Mount Baker. And then when we came back, we took some more pictures. We just take pictures of ourselves and the family and stuff. And I looked and it's like, oh my God, in that 1 week time, I got so much younger. Like my skin looked better. My face was more filled out. I didn't look so old. And so, so I was like, whoa, that's powerful. And so I was motivated to keep doing my Qigong. Initially, I was motivated to do Qigong so much because my running got better. Physically, I got better with my running. And but I noticed a lot of stuff changes in the healing world by doing a lot of Qigong. And Ming Gu, my teacher, Master Ming Gu, says that the best healers do Qigong, and the best traditional Chinese medicine doctors do Qigong, and the best martial artists do Qigong. And so it's been said by people, if you want to live a long, healthy life, do Qigong. And so there's a bunch of motivations for me to do it. And what I noticed is it makes it so that my matrix energetics is more powerful. All the techniques I use from all the different healers and coaches that I've used, it's more powerful. And one of the side benefits is you get much healthier. So I'll share some links, and you can find Ming Tong on a lot of stuff on the internet, even for free. But you can find him directly at chicenter.com, CHICENTER. And I'll share more links as I'm going to go look for them and put them in the description here and in the corners of the YouTube later. So so for this session, the funny thing about Qigong, Ming Tong says, most times when people have problems, and he's talking physical health problems, the severe stuff, first they'll try medical doctors. And then if that doesn't work, when that doesn't work, they'll try alternative medical doctors, the acupuncturist and other traditional Chinese medicine doctors and other healers. And then they'll try diet because, that takes more work to do diet. And then they'll work on their mindset and try to shift their beliefs. And finally, if they're not healing, then they'll find Qigong. And he says the reason is because it takes so much work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of exercise. It's a lot of concentration. But when they had that medicineless hospital in China, they had a huge success rate. And the people that went were the ones that were already into the road, told by doctors they were going to die. And they had a big success rate. And I've got the book here somewhere, 101 Miracles. Luke Chan wrote that book and interviewed a bunch of the people, 101 people. And the stories are remarkable. And I've seen crazy stories of healing. So it's a really important part of my work. And when I think of Psychic Warrior Secrets, when I work with my one-on-one clients, I work very hard to get this idea through to them to instill a practice of doing certain things, certain Qigong things. And the ones that do it can have big, big changes, even beyond all the other healing stuff that we use. So the tough part is it's a practice that takes some time and some work. So if it's interesting to you, if you want to take it to a whole nother level, then I recommend giving this a go. So I'll leave links, and the cool other good news about all this and the Psychic Warrior free videos that I'm gonna, I think this is the last one for right now. The cool thing is I do videos 6 days a week. Thursday I do the email session and send out an email, but all the other days of the week, and I've been doing it almost for a year now. Come November, it'll be a year of every day a video. So even though it's not called Psychic Warrior Secrets, you can look for my videos on YouTube, and every day there's a session. And so after 2 hours of Qigong and deep meditation and deep peace process, I will do a video on what inspiration I get. So look for those, and then I'll be sending more stuff about the expanded version of Psychic Warrior Secrets and how to manifest things in a magical way. And go and subscribe to the email list to get updated on that. You can go to many of the different sites, ralphhavens.com/enlighten up will get you there, and it'll be great to see you. So I'll leave links, and I hope you find your way to Qigong, this very specific type of Qigong at Qi Center, and I will see you all soon. All right, and see you tomorrow for a video. It won't be called Psychic Warrior Secrets, I don't think. We'll see what shows up. And